welcome to my makeup collection. So right now I am just showing you an overview of my vanity. The vanity lights right here came from Vanity Girl Hollywood. The tabletop came from IKEA, as well as the drawers and actually the chair, the pink chair, and the cart over there. So all of that came from IKEA, and then right here is a Muji drawer that came from IKEA. So this is the main part of my vanity. I know on all of these makeup collection videos, people do disclaimers and all of that, but I'm an adult, so I, you know, spend my money on what I choose to spend it on. So let's jump into this and let me show you the makeup I have. Also, I wanted to do kind of a room overview. So there is the door coming into the room, and on this cart right here, that's what I put the videos I'm going to film. I put it on that cart because it has wheels. So I put the things I'm talking about when I film on that. And then if we pan around here, this is the background that you guys see, and we will get up close in a minute, but basically on top, those are all of my lipsticks and lip glosses, and the top two drawers of this what is this called, dresser, are filled with hair tools and like cotton clouds and just kind of beauty junk, and then the bottom two are actually clothes. I got that dresser and that shutter actually at an antique shop. I guess I can show y'all the other side. I have the same exact table, and that's where my Mac is, and then the only thing I really have beauty-wise over here on the left is my skincare, and then on the right is mostly office tools, but there is one drawer of unopened makeup that I will show you guys. And you can see my microphone and everything for when I do voiceovers. But let's, oh, and on the top there I have all of my perfumes and stuff. So while we're over here, let me show you guys the drawer of unopened makeup. I know, ridiculous. This is just stuff that I received or bought and I haven't got to try yet. So I don't put this in my main vanity over there, but let's move into that. Okay, first we'll talk about this Muji drawer set. On the top I have all of my clean eye brushes and clean face brushes. And then in this top drawer, I keep opened mascaras, and then I keep some Q-tips there. So this is just the mascaras I'm rotating through right now. This next drawer is all eyeliners, and pretty much I have the black on this side and the colored eyeliners on this side. On the next drawer here, we have some eyeshadow duos and quads that I use a lot. I have my NARS eyeshadows in here, and then I also have my Bobbi Brown palette, a Sisley eyeshadow, which I love this eyeshadow, and my one single Chanel eyeshadow. On the next drawer, we have probably some of my favorite eyeshadows. For sure, these two palettes are my favorite. This is Visor and the new Buxom palette, which I made myself. This is my favorite trio of Makeup Forever shadows, and then I have Dior's Grage, which is discontinued now. Boo! The next drawer has all of my ColourPop eyeshadows. I have two Burberry shadows. They're just singles. And then I have my Tom Ford quad, which one of you guys sent me, and I love it so much. It's in the color Cognac Sable. Oh, it's so pretty. So that's it for these Muji drawers. And then on top of the on top of the actual vanity, I just keep like my setting sprays, my finishing powder, my brush cleaner, and two hand sanitizers. And this is kind of new. I usually don't have this on my vanity, but I wanted to, I don't know if this is staying basically, but I have my Luna oil. This is kind of my skincare for nighttime. I have my Luna oil and my Origin spot concealer, or spot blemish remover, spot remover. And then I have some glosses and some lipsticks and the two concealers that I've been reaching for a lot. And then over here, I have my daytime skincare. So I don't know if that's staying like I said, but for now, that's where that lives. This next set is pretty boring. These are just lip liners. I have all different kinds. I think my favorite formula of lip liner is probably the Urban Decay liners. And actually the It Cosmetics liners are really good. And then those are the brushes that I'm actually using right now. So these are like dirty brushes or brushes that will need cleaning eventually. And I don't know, I really don't have a preference with brushes. I mean, I like Sigma, I love It Cosmetics, I love NARS, and Delium Tools is excellent brushes. So yes, those are my brushes. And then if you move over a little bit more, right here are my beauty blenders and all of my other face brushes that are mostly clean. Okay, so if we move to the drawer set here on the left side, you like my heater? It's because I'm always cold. The top drawer is my blushes. And honestly, these are all pretty much high-end blushes. The next drawer is my drugstore blushes, but I have tons. I have Lorac. I just did my top 10 blush picks, but I also have Becca blushes and MAC and Dior. I love the NARS blushes. I have more MAC. These are kind of limited edition MAC. I have some Chanel blushes, Gucci, Hourglass, all the Benefit box blushes. Well, I don't have all of them, but all the ones that I have. And then I have back here 3 little blush trios. I have the Hourglass one, a Bobbi Brown one, and then the Pantone of the Year one. And then back here in this little section is all of my cream blushes. So I don't know if you can see all the way back there, but I have Tarte Kevyn Aucoin. My favorite cream blush is definitely the Baby Doll by YSL. I love these. Or they're the Kiss and blushes. Ugh, they're amazing. Next drawer is drugstore blushes. And you can probably tell my weakness in makeup is for sure blushes all the way. So I have some e.l.f. I have some Jordana blushes. These are actually amazing and they're like $2.99. Milani, Essence, Maybelline. I have my Sephora blushes in here. I have a couple of ColourPop here. And then in the very back, that's actually Makeup Geek and Tarte blushes. And over here is my cream blushes from the drugstore. So as always, if you see anything in this video that you want to know more detail about, let me know in the comments. But let's move on to the third drawer, which I'm not happy with how this is organized, to be honest. But basically, these are all of my lashes, lash glue, and the little tool. Over here is all of my brow products. And then back here are eyeshadow bases, either eyeshadow primers or Maybelline color tattoos. I have Painterly Paint Pot. I have back here like my Caviar Sticks by Laura Mercier and my NYX Jumbo pencils back here. I also put in the Chanel d'Ombre eyeshadows. So this is kind of a mix mash of stuff. But that is that drawer. And then the next drawer is my palettes. Oh, y'all, I know. I don't even know. There's no explanation for this. There's just a bunch of palettes. I mean, it's ridiculous. The ones I reach for are probably these, which are Makeup Geek and MAC, and then this Z palette of Stilazzi eyeshadows, which are amazing quality eyeshadows. I love my Urban Decay Naked 3. That's one of my favorites. Chocolate Bar is definitely a favorite by Too Faced. The Laura Mercier Artist 2 palette is an all-time favorite. You need it. I love that, especially if you have green eyes. Those purpley tones look beautiful. So there's just an array of palettes. Lorac Pro To Go is perfect if you travel a lot. And then I also have some quads in here. This is a Gucci quad. And then I have a couple of Chanel quads over here. I have, of course, my Urban Decay Naked and Basics 2. And then just lots and lots of eyeshadow palettes. Okay, and the last drawer on the left side is single eyeshadows. This is another one that I'm not really happy with how it is, you know, organized. I have seen people talk about doing ice cube trays, which I might do in the future. But I also have some trios and drugstore palettes here in the front. A Lorac Pro. This is so cute. It's a mini. I love that one. So I have a couple of eyeshadow palettes, and then the rest are just single shadows. And in the very back there is pigments. So there's a little up close. It's not organized like I would like it, but I have, you know, lots of L'Oreal Infallibles, lots of Coastal Scents pigments, just a bunch of different random single shadows. I have a couple MAC pigments. So yes, that is that drawer. Okay, let's move to the right side over here. So the top right drawer is kind of like my everyday makeup drawer. Basically how I have it set up, and this is just a BoxyCharm box, this front one is stuff that I'm loving for the month. So this stuff will probably be in my monthly favorites. And then the second one is stuff that I've been reaching for this week, so that will be in my weekly favorites. It just helps me keep organized, and it helps me remember what I was loving during the month or the week. And then over here on this side, oh goodness, this is stuff that I really need to try. Like some new ColourPop eyeshadows that I need to try out. I have a couple new little quads that I need to try out. So this is just stuff that I need to try. And then in the very back, we have some makeup remover wipes and some lip balms right there. This Nicole Guerrero lip mask is giving me life right now. And then at the very front here, I have like a couple of everyday essentials. My Becca corrector I use pretty much every day. My Laura Mercier setting powder. And then my Mona, what is this called? Mona Vera color switch. So I use all of this stuff every day. Okay, moving on to the second drawer here. Oh, this is highlighters. I love highlighters. What can I say? My very favorite highlighter of life is the Laura Mercier Baked Highlight 01. Yes, you need it if you don't have it. I have a couple of NARS here. Becca Physicians Formula, Dose of Colors, Too Faced, some MAC. These are all 6 MAC highlighters, and then a couple Bobbi Brown shimmer bricks. And then over here, these are a few bigger, like the 2 in the back are IT Cosmetics Vitality Disc, which have like a highlight, blush, and bronzer. One's cream and one is powder. And then these 4 are just bigger packaging that wouldn't fit over here. And originally this front part was like just cream highlighters. So Rouge Bunny Rouge, I have Becca Opal, I have a IT Cosmetics one that is a cream, but honestly my highlighters are overflowed, so some of my powder ones are also in this little top part, or this little separate container here. The third drawer down is bronzers and bronzing palettes. So I have my Shade and Light, I have my IT Cosmetics, this is my favorite bronzer at the moment by Vita Liberata. I have a Laura Geller, let's see. This is a couple of different sculpting powders from MAC Emphasize, and I believe one of those is Cubic, and I don't know the names of all those, but yes, these are my bronzers. So I have a MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural, and this is in medium deep, and I love this for bronzing. Let's see, Bobbi Brown Golden Light, Makeup Forever number 20, which was actually my favorite bronzer for a very long time. I have a Gucci bronzer. This one is great. If you haven't tried it from Sephora, it is Fiji it's medium. It's amazing. You need it. Another one I love is by Glow Minerals. This is Sunlight, and I have some NARS duos there. Hoola. I have an Hourglass bronzer. My Chanel Tan de Chanel. I I mean, just all kinds of bronzers. This is Ritual by Laura Mercier. So that is my bronzer drawer. Can I just say that it's kind of hard filming this by myself? The fourth drawer down is, all right, on this side it is primers. So lots and lots of primers, professional. I have a lot of pore filling primers because I have bigger pores on the center of my face. But honestly, depending on the day, I might need a, you know, hydrating primer like the Hangover RX. I might need something, a matte primer like the Boots No. 7, which you can get this at Target, I believe. Depending on the day, honestly, I do use most of these primers, or all of them. This is a really great one on normal skin days because it's IT Cosmetics and it's the number 50, but it has a serum in it. So it's a primer and a serum. So that's my primer. And then on some days, honestly, I use CC or BB creams as a primer or just for my makeup alone. And I only have a few of those now. I've kind of pared it down. So those are my CC and BB creams. And then the very last thing in this little pink container are all of my concealers. I have too many, of course. MAC Pro Longwear. I have a collection one, IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. This is another one I love from Cover FX. I have the Sonia Kashuk Hidden Agenda, which is great for spot concealing. Another one I love for spot concealing is the Urban Decay 24/7 pencil. So those are my concealers. And the very last drawer down here is foundations and setting powders. So yeah, I have a weakness for foundations. Right up here are my foundations. Some of my favorites: L'Oreal Infallible, by far, Makeup Forever Ultra HD. Love, love, love this. I love the Ultra HD way more than the original, but CoverGirl, I have Revlon, I have Maybelline. Lancome Tint is a great full coverage to keep your oils at bay. Love that one. Another one good for oily is CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous. I just have lots of good stuff. Estee Lauder Double Wear, tons of foundations, and then back here are my setting powders. IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores is a must-have for me. I love the Hourglass setting powder so much. As far as powder foundations, the Laura Geller Balance and Brighten and the Glow Minerals Pressed Base are my favorite. And yep, so that's a look at my powder and foundation drawer. And then let's head over to lipstick. So I have so many people in my videos ask me where I got this, and I will link the website in the description box below. It is a spinning lipstick tower. I believe it holds 81 lipsticks. Now, it has a spot for 81 lipsticks, but as you see up here, I keep extra ones, so it holds closer to 90 for me. So, oh, I love lipstick. How I love lipstick. I have some YSL, some Dior. This is a Givenchy one, some Milani, and then I have Chanel lipsticks, more Milani. This is my favorite lipstick ever, which is Gucci's Ethereal. Can we just for a minute take a second? You guys hear me talk about it all the time, but I love it. So I have Chanel, I have some Tom Ford, let's see, Marc Jacobs, let's see here, some Revlon, some Bite Beauty, which I love, some Maybelline. I have lots of Maybelline somewhere. I used to have this super organized, but it's not so much anymore. Here's all of my most of my Maybelline lipsticks. Some Wet n Wild Fergie Daily is one of my favorite lipsticks also. If you're looking for the perfect nude from the drugstore, Wet n Wild Fergie Daily is your girl. And then here is some Revlon lip butters. I have some NARS Audacious lipsticks. I have a few lipsticks missing, which are probably in my purse. Down here I have some Charlotte Tilbury, and then these are Urban Decay Revolution lipsticks. How cute are these Marc Jacobs Kiss Pops? Love those. So yeah, those are the majority of my lipsticks. Right here in the center, I have some mini lipsticks. So like a mini Urban Decay that I got for either a Point Perk or a sample, a couple of mini Buxoms, a mini Kat Von D. These are actually full-size sleek lipsticks, which I really love, but you have to order them online because they're an overseas brand. And then I got this little set of Laura Mercier lipsticks for a holiday gift set, and I love them. This is the Guys and Boys lipstick. Tom Ford came out with these little minis, and this is the one I got. These minis were $32. Ridiculous. And I have a Burberry full size back here. I did get the Sephora Pantone one last year, so I have that one. So that's my lipsticks. And then behind here, I have my ColourPop Longwear lipsticks, which actually you have to keep them standing up. So those are standing up still. And then behind that is my MAC lipstick collection. And I have quite a bit of MAC lipsticks. If you guys want to see like a swatch video or something going into more detail, let me know. But yeah, just a bunch of MAC lipsticks. My favorite lipstick from MAC is probably Cream Cup. And then let's talk about this Muji drawer, which is probably the last part of my collection, honestly. This holds, in the top drawer, we have liquid lipsticks. So these are all the different formulas of liquid lipsticks that I have, excluding the ColourPop ones that have to sit out. These are, okay, my favorite longwear lipstick would probably be the Sephora ones, and I only have one of these. I actually really like the Laura Mercier ones. I love the ColourPop. I have this Ofra one, which is amazing. The Milani one is very, very good. Yeah, so this is just longwear liquid lipsticks. And then the second drawer is actually like the chubby lip pencils. So I have, you know, the Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stains. I have a couple of ColourPop Lippy Sticks, some Bite Beauty, a Surratt Beauty right here, some Tarte, some Glow Minerals. I have some from the drugstore. Y'all remember when the Lilacs came out last year? And then this is a Maybelline one. This is a Bite Beauty gift set from the holidays, which I recommend. Get sets at holidays because it gives you the opportunity to try a lot of different colors in a formula, but for the price of pretty much one of the full-size ones. And then these are e.l.f. matte lip colors, and the color Natural is one of my favorite lip colors. The third drawer here, we have my melted lipsticks, which I love the formula of the Too Faced melted lipsticks. They are some of my favorite formulas. As you can see, I have 7 of them, 6 full size, and then this little mini one, which I got in an Ipsy bag. And then I have the LA Girl glazed lip paints, which I thought were a dupe for the melted ones. However, they're closer, in my opinion, to the OCC lip tar formula. They're a lot more glossy than the melted one. So let's see, if I had to pick my favorite melted, it would definitely be melted strawberry. And I love the melted metals, which actually got mixed reviews, but I love that formula. So those are kind of my liquid lipsticks. The next drawer are lip glosses, and this is another set that I got around Christmas. It was a Buxom lip gloss set, and it came with 6 or 8 minis. And then I do have 2 full-size Buxoms because I love that formula. And how cute is this baby Buxom? Yes, please. I have some of the color elixirs from Maybelline, a Jouer, Smashbox, NARS, a Makeup Forever, and then a Butter London Lippy, which smells like cake batter. I love it. And then the very last drawer here are my lip glosses. I have some NYX Butter glosses. I have a Max Factor gloss, which is amazing. I got this in an international swap with one of my girlfriends on YouTube. I have a Baby Lips, an Almay, a little baby Urban Decay, which is too cute. I have NARS Turkish Delight, a Smashbox one. This is a CoverGirl Lip Lava, which if you want to try the Chanel Glossomers, try the CoverGirl Lip Lavas first because there's a very similar formula. Marc Jacobs, a couple Dazzle glasses from MAC, a couple of lip glasses from MAC, 2 glosses from IT Cosmetics, and then a City Lights by Laura Geller, which I love this gloss with a nude or a pink lip. So that is it for my makeup collection. I hope you guys enjoyed. I do want to pan around the room so that you guys can see kind of my filming setup. I usually just plop a chair right here in the center of my room, and there is my monitor for my camera, my Diva light, and then my tripod sits right in front of there, and I film. That's all my jewelry, and I have some jewelry right there in that little headless woman. But that is my makeup room and my collection. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you soon.